Right, guys. So here we are for our team Zoom. All right, like I said, I forewarned you guys a little bit in the team chat. I'm gonna be a little bit red at the beginning. So this is your warning, okay? But remember, I am only red with you because I love and care about each one of you. Um, I know, Steph, I gotta get cut off. Actually, can Steph or Kristen or someone who has the graphic for this, can you send it real quick in the team chat and also in the team page because I forgot to post it in there. And I know that some of our new people are not in the team page or not, they're not in the team chat, but they're on the team page. So if someone could do that, that would be awesome. Sorry, guys, I just thought about that. Okay, so like I said, this is your fair warning. I'm going to be a little bit red with you. And if you guys are new, you might not understand what that means when I joke and say I'm going to be red. There's color personalities. I highly recommend that you take a color personality test. It really helps you to understand yourself, why you are the way that you are. And a red personality, sometimes we're very brash, and I don't mean to be. I can come across rude. I've had people think that I'm being rude when I really just love you guys. And I just say what I think because I want you guys to have the best. Like I want you guys to be the best and have the best. So I have likened it to in the past, you guys. I played sports in high school and college, and my coaches that were hardest on me always knew that they saw the most potential in me, right? Like coach isn't going to be hard on you if they don't see potential. They're going to let you skate by if they don't see potential in you. When they see potential in you, they're hard on you and they come down on you a lot. So if it ever feels like I'm coming down on you, please look at it that way because that truly is my intention. I see so much potential in each and every single one of you. And I know that you guys are made for so much more. So I just say things sometimes to really, truly, I have the best intentions at heart. So anyways, that's a big, long explanation for red. We also really love money. If you're a red personality, you love money. You don't care. Like, I don't need you to explain the comp plan to me. Just tell me what I need to do. Okay, I need to go sign customers and distributors. I'm going to go do that. I don't care how it all works out. I'm just going to go do the thing that makes a lot of money. So I love you guys too. All right, guys. So let's talk a little bit about posting, okay? And this is not directed at any one person. So before anybody tries to take this personally, this is not directed at any one person. It's kind of what I've seen collectively, not with everybody, but I do think it's a great reminder for everybody, including myself, guys. I can get a little messy on my page too. So let's talk about posting, okay? So posting to your page. So number one, I had to step back today and really think about it. And I'm like, when I'm on it with host to post, and when I say on it, I mean getting up a minimum of like 10 host to posts a day, I sign customers left and right. Okay. And now, guys, if you are just starting getting, oh gosh, what's the word? Like consistent with posting 10 a day. It's not like you're going to have 2 days of posting 10 a day and sign 5 customers. Okay. Sometimes that happens, but that's not normally the case of what happens, right? Like it takes that consistency over a couple of weeks. And then it just kind of snowballs into being this massive thing where as long as you have stayed consistent and you continue to stay consistent, you will be continuously signing customers. Okay. You might have a couple days in between. We all have those ebbs and flows in our business, but you can pretty much know, like you can have that confidence knowing, okay, I haven't signed one in a couple days, but I know one's coming because I've been putting up all these host to posts. Okay. So when I work my host to post correctly, doing at least 10 a day, it really frees up my personal page to not really have to talk about the product. Like I really don't post about the product a whole lot because if I'm doing the right things with host to post, okay? If I'm only getting 5, 6, maybe 7 host to posts up a day, I'm going to have to talk about the products on my page. And when I say talk about the products, I mean post on my wall, right? Because I talk about in my stories every day. I talk about it. I didn't today because I didn't feel good, guys, and I didn't make my coffee. Okay. Probably should have. I learned a lesson today. I should have a video pre-done. Doesn't say the day of the week because you guys know I always say, hey guys, happy Thursday or happy Friday. Like I always say the day of the week. So I need to have one pre-done that doesn't have the day of the week in it so that if I have a day like today, I can use that. But anyways, I don't have to post a whole lot on my wall about products when I'm being consistent with 10 or more host to posts a day. Okay. And so what I want to encourage you guys to do is get better at doing more host to posts. And I know that some of you guys feel like you're struggling with it. Listen, can I just say, and Jen, back me up, okay? If you want if you want to have some really good coaching, you got to win. You got to win having me take over your social media, because going into Jen's social media, I was able to really see like, okay, she's super strong here. Here's where she's lacking. Here's what she needs to fix. So I was able to give her some coaching today and say, hey, look, this is what I saw. This is what you're doing great. This is what you need to fix and adjust. And she adjusted, and she signed a bunch of customers today, right? So if you're feeling like you're struggling, you guys can always come to me and I'm going to help coach you. But I think really I learned a lot yesterday, because that was the first time I've ever done anything like that for you guys. I learned a lot, because I was like, okay, being in here, not just having her tell me this is what I feel like I'm struggling with, but actually being in her social media, seeing how she's how she's using it, what she's messaging, what people are posting. Look at the loves you're getting from Bay, Kristen. That was really helpful for me in being able to help coach her. So that was just a side note, guys. Like, if you need some coaching, come to me. But if you really need some coaching, I'll be doing that as a contest again. Win the contest, because there was a lot of good stuff that came out of that. But if you feel like you're struggling trying to get host to post up, you guys know my answer to that. Okay. You might have to go into your friends list and sort A to Z and start messaging people, asking them to post for you. And when they say yes, and guys, don't stray from the script. Okay. If you stray from the script, absolutely, this is your business. You can do whatever you want. But the scripts that I give you guys, I give them to you because they work. I've done this. We've done host to post now for like 4 years, I think 3 or 4 years. And so I have played around with a lot of wording. And so when I give you a script, it's not like, oh, let's just test this out and see. It's that I know that script is what is working. I know that's what's going to get you the most results, the most answered messages, the most posts up, whatever it is, right? Even guys, when it comes down to the wording for products and in talking to people, right? Like, you guys have the boards that gives you all of that verbiage. Use it, you guys. Don't stray from that. And again, this is your business and you can do what you want, but I took what works best and put it into those boards so that way you guys can have the most success and not have to stress. Okay. It is so simple to be able to open that up and click, and there's the response for somebody, right? Or there's that first message for somebody. Like, it's 2 steps and it's done. And again, I've put in there what works. Okay. I've tried lots of different wording. I've tried lots of different verbiage. I've tried talking to people one way, tried talking to them another way, and what's in there works. So that should help you get some host to post up if you're using the wording that we give you. And if you guys need the wording again, I can give it to you. I promise I will have a host to post board done. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes it's really hard to try and balance like creating a brand new board and running my business and all the things, being a mom, all the things. So that is coming. I just haven't had an opportunity to make that for you guys yet, but my hope is that we have it before the month is over. So get your host to post up. When you're messaging those people that like going through your friends list, messaging people, asking them to post for you, if you are struggling getting posts up, when they say yes, give them the giveaway post. And I do that for about the first 10 to 20. And then once I have 10 to 20 out there, like sometimes it's less than that. Sometimes I only need like 5. Like when I was on Jen's yesterday, I was like, holy moly, this one's got 98 comments on it. Like, that's a lot of comments. And so, you start messaging. And the thing is I started responding to each person. And now it's popping back up in other people's news feeds. And so more people are commenting on it. And it's just that great cycle where that post alone is going to give her a lot of host to post. Now, we know not everybody on that post is going to post, right? But even if a quarter of them post, that's 25 posts that she gets up. So if you feel like you're struggling, have people do the giveaway post. Then once you have quite a few up, or like I said, you might only need 4 or 5, and maybe each one of them gets 50, 60, 70 comments. Well, now you're good. Let those keep building comments. You work on those and having people post like product posts for you off of that, right? The other thing with getting more up is when someone posts a product post for you, 2 days later, go back and message them and say 2, 3, 4 days, whatever, right? Like whatever works with your schedule, and send them a message and say, thank you so much for posting. I can give you a second entry into my giveaway if you'd be willing to put up a new post for me today. I find probably about 60% say yes. I'm actually surprised. I thought they would all say yes, but like 60% of them say yes. And so then if they've already posted product for me, I'm going to give them a giveaway post. And so now their giveaway posts always get more comments than the product post, guys. Okay. Now their giveaway post is getting more comments. And I don't care, you guys, you can list someone's name twice if they do 2 posts for you. That's fine. You know, if they do a product and a giveaway, go ahead and give them 2 entries into the giveaway. That's fine. So then when they do a giveaway post, now it creates this really cool cycle where, let's say they do a giveaway post for you. It gets 10 people who say yes to posting for you. You give those 10 people a product giveaway or a product post, right? Those 10 brand new people to your page, you give them a product post. Now, 2 days later, you're going to go to them and you're going to say, hey, thanks so much for posting. I can give you an extra entry if you're willing to put another post up for me today. They say yes. Now you give them a giveaway post. Do you see how this can create like a cycle where you don't run out of people? Because now they do a giveaway post. They have people comment on the giveaway post. They tell you, yes, they'll post. They post a product post for you. 2 days later, you go to that person and say, hey, I can give you another entry if you post another post for me. And you give them the giveaway post. So it just creates this cycle of always having someone to post for you. If you guys have questions about that, throw them in the chat for me so that I can make sure that you're understanding what I'm saying. But that is one way. If you feel like you're struggling with host to post, that's one really awesome way to always make sure that you have people to talk to and always have people to post for you. So if you are getting 10 host to post up a day, you should not be having to feel super stressed about talking about product all the time on your page, okay? If you're not getting 10 hosts to post up a day, do not post about product more than once a day, you guys. Don't do it. My red's coming out, okay? But don't do it. That's super spammy. It's really spammy. And I know sometimes it's hard because we have a lot of really awesome products and you want to tell the world about every single one of them. But that's the girl that people don't want to see. That's the girl they don't want to look at that page because it's like, oh my gosh, here she goes, another product. Oh, okay, here she goes, another product, right? You have to mix your life in with the post. And like I said, I'm talking to myself right now, okay? Because I was looking at my page and I'm like, oh boy, this is ugly. I am not liking what I'm seeing. I would not be attracted to my page if I was not in the business. I would not be looking at this page saying, oh, this is a really nice page. This girl looks like a lot of fun. Like there's a lot of mess on there. So I try to clean it up a little bit and I will be doing better at making sure that I'm putting more personal stuff. And when I say personal, you guys, I'm not talking that you have to go on your page and say, oh my gosh, I just got in the biggest fight with my husband. I don't know how to handle it, right? That's not what I'm saying when I say personal. But you can post pictures of, guys, I don't care if you have kids, post pictures of your kids. If you don't have kids, post a picture of your dog. If you don't have a dog, go out for a walk and post a picture of your nature walk. If you don't live somewhere where you got a nature walk, I don't know, post a picture of the sky. I mean, people are weird. You can literally, I could go outside, take a picture of the oak tree outside and post it and people would like it, right? Like people are so funny about the things that they like. You could take a picture of the moon tonight and it looks ridiculous in the picture and post it and someone's still gonna like it. Right? Put a fancy quote, go find some Pinterest quote, put it as a caption, and you're gonna have people like the picture. Like people are just funny, you know? So make sure that you're incorporating things other than the business. And really, truly, you guys, don't post more than one product a day. And with that being said, be mindful of when you're posting it, you guys, because if I'm gonna talk about coffee, I'm gonna talk about coffee in the morning. I'm not gonna post about my coffee tonight. Because most people, when it's nighttime, are not thinking about coffee. Some are, you know, you do have your people who work nights and overnight. And I mean, some people caffeine really doesn't affect me. So I can have caffeine at 9 o'clock tonight and I would still be sacked out by 10 o'clock. Okay. So there are some people who are that way. But for the most part, the majority of people on your page are going to be more thinking about coffee, more interested in coffee in the morning, because that's when they're generally drinking their coffee, right? So if you're going to talk about coffee, post about it in the morning. I'm really bad about, I make my coffee later in the day and I'm always like, oh, I've got to get my coffee video like done earlier. It just hasn't happened yet, but that's fine. It'll happen eventually. Yes, I love that. Like Michelle said, late night snackers. BFF late at night is a great one. And it doesn't even have to be like late at night. It can be like dinner time because that's a great dessert for people to have, right? Like I have such a bad sweet tooth. It's not even funny. I could eat dessert after every single meal, every single day, and I would not be tired of it. Okay. Like I have a problem. Okay. But BFF has like, it's helped so much with that because it's like, okay, I can eat this and I don't feel guilty about it. because you can like whip it up with some heavy cream and make like a chocolate mousse. Now, obviously you can't eat the whole thing like that, then that would be bad. But you know, like it definitely is something that you can offer for someone, or you can mix it up with ice and make it like it's like a milkshake after dinner or something. So that's a great one to talk about. Fat fighters later at night, or you know, afternoon, night. Most people don't have a huge breakfast. Obviously, some people do. Like if I go out to a restaurant and have breakfast, I'm gonna enjoy myself and I'm gonna get the Monte Cristo and the potatoes. And if you want to bring me a side of biscuits and gravy, I'll take that too. Guys, did you know that I'm like such a fatty when it comes to food? I freaking love food. Okay. So carb control fat fighters, like two of my best friends. So, you know, you just think about it when whatever the post is for the day. And now, guys, I don't want you to think you have to post what's in boards. That is there for you if you don't know what to post. Okay. You absolutely can post your own product post. I missed what Kyla said, so I'm gonna have to go back and take a peek at it. You absolutely can go back, or you guys can, this is why I can't look at the chat. You guys can post your own product post, but only post that then. Okay, don't post what's in boards then also. And the same thing for the business opportunity. If you post your own business opportunity post, that is fantastic. I would honestly, you guys, I would much rather that you write your own business opportunity post. I almost didn't put a business opportunity option in boards for you guys because I want you guys writing your own. But I know that some days it can be hard. Like some days you just don't have time. Some days you're just not inspired. Like I get it. Some days you just don't know what to say. But I really don't want you guys using boards opportunity posts every day. And the reason is, guys, when you're looking at trying to bring in a distributor, what's in boards is really generic. It's not necessarily speaking to any one person. I don't know if you guys saw my post yesterday. I was telling Jen earlier, hold on, I'm gonna look at what Kyla said so I don't skip it. Yeah. And Kyla said she did hydrate today because of St. Patty's Day yesterday. And that's great. Like that's perfect because guys, if you don't know, hydrate can help you if you have a hangover. It's great for a hangover, for a cure for a hangover. So hydrate's really good, guys, for lots of things. I honestly, during the summer, I drink it every single day. I love hydrate every single day. And it's really good with reds, guys. So that's just a little side note there. So with business opportunity, you guys, the post that I did yesterday, it was for a very specific person, right? If you saw my post, if you didn't see my post, it was just talking about how I grew up in a family that like basically they just shamed me over money. Like only evil people are rich and money doesn't grow on trees. And if I had to ask for money for like gas or new basketball shoes or something, it was like, just, you know, I don't know. I was told how much it was putting the family out and I was really made to feel ashamed over money. And so that made me develop a broke mindset. Shocker, my family was always broke. And so I got out of the house and I had a broke mindset and I always struggled. I worked 3 jobs and I still couldn't make ends meet. I still got my car repossessed. I still had my light shut off. Like, how does that happen? Because I didn't know how to handle my money because I was never taught that. So, you know, this business, guys, this business will do so much more for you than just bringing you finances. Like you're going to grow so much as a person. It's going to teach you so much on just growing into being the best version of you. But this business has taught me with finances, being better with my finances, paying off my debt, growing that money mindset. And that's why, guys, you heard me recommend, I don't know, about a month ago. I'm going to recommend it again. If you have not read it, you need to read Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. I'm drawing a blank on the guy's name right now that wrote it, but if you search it on Amazon, it'll pop up. It's a bright yellow book with like blue writing. Harv T. Eker, I think is his name. T. Harv Eker, something like that. So it's great, you guys. It is so good because it just talks about how, thank you so much, Michelle. Yep. Oh, look at Michelle Rodriguez has it right there. Michelle Romero's giving me, look at my Michelle's for a win. But it's a really, really good book, you guys. Yeah, get it. If you, I would say probably on Audible. I told Michelle, I bought it on Amazon and it was cheap when I bought it. It's like $25 now on Amazon. So I would get it on Audible. Because it's a lot more affordable on Audible. But it talked about that, and then it talked about how I want to raise my daughter differently, and I want her to not have that broke mindset. I want her to know that anything is possible for her. So again, that was written for a very specific person. Now, guys, I didn't get any messages from it. Nobody commented on it asking for more information about the business, but you know what it did? It touched someone yesterday. I don't know who it is yet, but somebody is now watching my post because they read that and they said, wow, I felt that. That was me growing up, or man, I would really love to be able to raise my daughter not feeling that way, you know, whatever. And so that person is now going to be watching my post. If I had just posted a random, you know, I have work from home positions available, who needs, I don't know, part-time, full-time, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like the short ones that we do with a pretty background. Yes, I need to get Pam's book. I just haven't gotten it yet. So if I had done that, I probably would have gotten people to comment on it, probably would have had some conversations, but at the end of the day, I might not have had a connection with the person that was interested, and they probably wouldn't have enrolled. I will tell you guys, my best distributors have come from two things: either me reaching out to them and saying, hey, I really think you'd be good at this, or from me writing a post that was written more specifically for someone. I do have people sign up from the Who Wants to Work From Home post. And I'm like looking to make sure I don't offend anybody. I don't think any of you on here came from that post. But from those posts, I do sign people from it, but generally they are not my hardest workers. They are not my people who come in and are 100% all in. And you guys might have come from a post like that. So don't be offended if you did come from a post like that. But I'm just saying, in general, our people that come in and take the business seriously and work the business generally will come from a post that you write about the business, not so much from just one of those short and sweet ones. So what my rule of thumb is, and I heard this from, I don't remember who I heard this from. I think it was like a top leader Zoom that I was on. And I was like, that's a really good rule to have. Just do that like once a week. Do one of those posts. And you know, it was from someone who was named a top distributor enroller last month, I think. So just do one of those a week, but then every other one during the week should be written like personally. And so that's why you guys will see some of them that are in boards are like a little longer, and like it still doesn't say anything real specific, but it at least is like, it can give you guys an outline, right? Take that and tweak it to sound like you, to fit you. Please, guys, make sure that you're reading through those, because sometimes it talks about, sometimes it says like, I want to be able to provide everything for my kids, and maybe you don't have kids. Like, please make sure you read the post before you just copy paste it. Okay. Make sure that it fits you. I do my best to find the post that can like suit everyone. But again, I'm hoping that you guys take it, use it as a guideline, tweak it to fit yourself. Okay. So when you are posting daily, it should be one business opportunity post, one product post, and then everything else should be about your life. And it's okay if it like, we say like drips, it works. Okay. So like I might do a post in the morning of a picture of the kids. Like maybe I was like super mom that morning and I actually made homemade muffins, right? So I'll post a picture of the kids eating muffins and like hold my coffee mug out. And I'll say like, you know, homemade blueberry muffins for the kids, fat burning coffee for mom. And that's it. Like, I'm not going to say, you know, this coffee is going to burn fat and curb my appetite. Like, I'm not going to give all the specifics. I'm just going to say fat burning coffee for me and let it be. That I would not consider a product post. That's just more showing, hey, here's our morning. Cause what is that? That could be an opportunity post too, right? Because it's 9 o'clock in the morning and I'm home with my kids and most everybody else is at work. So, I mean, really, you could look at that both ways, but it's also just showing people my life. People love to see pictures of my kids. So it's showing them my life and like, hey, here's what I'm doing this morning. And then later I might post something about the gummies. And then I might post something about the business that night. Like, you don't have to, like, if you want to post 4 or 5 times a day, you absolutely can, but you don't have to. You really can just do like one product, one business, one personal. And some days my personal isn't a picture. Like today, I laughed at myself for having my tag attached all day long while I'm out and about, right? Some days I'll share like a meme or something that I see that's funny. You know, so, and some days I might do the funny thing and I might still post a picture. It truly just kind of depends on what you have going on that day. Cause I know there's some days where I'm like, I barely got out of my pajamas today. Not really. I get dressed every day, but you know, like I didn't get a shot. Like the other night, guys, I didn't get a shower till like 5 o'clock. And that's like very abnormal for me. And like, I didn't get a shower till 5. There were no pictures taken beforehand. So, you know, that day was just like, here's a funny meme. Like, I'm not posting anything else today. So you have options. You know, another thing that's really great to do, you guys, is do interactive posts that have nothing to do with the giveaway. So you could post, you know, I used to do back in the day, I used to do like Motivation Mondays. So on Mondays, I would like post something, either motivating people to work out, tell me about their dreams, like something like that. I wish I could remember all of it. I can't remember all of it. Tuesday was like Tip Tuesday, I think. And so I would give some kind of like fitness tip, or, hey, you know, did you know that you're supposed to be drinking half your body weight in ounces of water? Here's some fun ways to flavor your water. You know, whatever. Wednesdays, I think it was like Wisdom Wednesdays. So I would share some kind of like, you know, here's something cool to do for your kids. Did you know that, like, and you know, it's like stupid stuff, like the popsicle, like they have a popsicle and putting the cupcake, liner like under it, so that the dripping goes into the cupcake liner instead of all over their hands, right? Like simple things. It was nothing that took a whole lot of thought from me. But what it did was it created conversation. And so you guys ask people, like I saw a post that I did and I was like, oh, I need to redo that one, because it was, I know, really good idea, right, Kyla? I was like, I need to redo that one because it was just really neat to see people's answers. I posted like, I think I said, if money wasn't an object, what is one thing on your bucket list that you would cross off right now? And again, I didn't message people off of that saying, hey, you know, hey, I saw you commented this, I can help you make some extra money so you can make that happen. I just let it become something that people were commenting on. And I was like, wow, these are really cool things. And so then I was just having conversations with people on the post itself. What it was doing was boosting my algorithm, right? And it was showing people, hey, she posts more than just products or more than just her business. Like she talks about other things. So, you know, there's lots of things, guys. You can ask people, what's your dream home? If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And like, if they just comment like a place, then ask them why, what's there that, you know, is attractive to you or whatever, like however you talk to people. But you know, there's so many different things that you guys can just have conversations with people about on your page, that people love that kind of stuff. They love to be able to give their opinion, and they love to be able to talk about what they want to do. Yes. And I saw that, Michelle, I saw your post and I thought that was really good. You know, everybody's stimulus is dropping right now. Like, ask, what are you doing with your stimulus? Like, you know, or I don't know, like, there's lots of things you can do with that, but, Canadians, you guys can't, but US we can, but you know, there's lots of different things that you can do interactively, just to ask like, oh, you know, what's your opinion on this? Like, I was thinking, guys, come on. Do you not think this would be a good thing for me to ask? What's better, Disneyland or Disney World? Like, we're getting ready to go to Disney World. So tell me what's better, Disneyland or Disney World? I've been to Disney World once, but I was super sick when we went. And so I did not enjoy it. And I was like, screw Disney World. I'm always going to Disneyland. So I'm really hoping it's a better experience this time. But you know, like that's a great question to ask. Like, guys, you can even ask like, hey, it's the weather's starting to warm up. I mean, not here, but hopefully for some of you guys, weather's starting to warm up. What are some good summertime dinner recipes? Or what are some good warm weather dinner recipes? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's just so many different things that you can ask that then people want to come to your page just to see what other people are answering, right? Like, they're going to be like, oh, Taryn's always asking for advice on X, Y, Z, or she's always asking for advice on all these different things. And there's all kinds of people that give great answers. I just want to keep an eye on her page to see what she's asking. Guys, I wear makeup, but I have no idea what I'm doing with it. I literally don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So I used to always ask makeup questions. I was like, I got to get back to asking that. I've never once in my life used dry shampoo. Probably could really benefit from it. So I was like, oh, there's something I can ask about. Like, you know, which one is best, especially for darker hair? Because I know for lighter hair, it's easier to find one. Do you guys see what I'm saying though? Like, I know I've gone on and on and on about this, but I want to give you guys lots of content to see that there are so many things that you can talk about. I like to garden. So I could ask like, hey, when should I be starting my seeds for summer? Like, cause I've never started it straight from seeds. I always go to Home Depot and buy the little plants. Like, there's all kinds of things that you can ask you guys, no matter what you have at your house, right? Kids, no kids, animals, no animals. Like, what's the best dog food out there? I'm thinking about switching my dog food over, but I have 4 dogs, so it's a little pricey. What do you guys recommend? You guys follow me? Like, there's just so many things that you can ask. Okay, let me see what you guys have said so far. Yes, if COVID wasn't an issue and money was no object, where is your dream vacation destination? Exactly. People are going to want to talk about that all day long. And guys, you can have them carry on a conversation forever about it. Because if they say, okay, if you were to ask me, guys, I really want to go to Bora Bora. I want to do Tahiti and Bora Bora and do the overwater bungalows. But if I said Bora Bora, you could reply and be like, that's so awesome. Do you know where you want to stay? And then I could say, well, I know I want an overwater bungalow, but I'm not really sure which resort yet. And then you could say, wow, that's so cool. Are those all inclusive, or do you know how that works? And then I would say, oh, I'm not really sure. I don't think you can do all inclusive. I think you got to pay. Do you see what I'm saying though? Like, you could just carry the conversation on for a long time. And that's what Facebook likes, is when you're carrying that conversation on, because then they're like, oh, okay. Like, listen, guys, if it's a serial host a poster, don't answer them. Get them off your page, okay? Because the more you talk with them, the more they're going to keep popping on your page. And you're obviously trying to get new people onto your page. So if it's someone where you're like, oh, I haven't talked to them in forever, you carry that conversation on for a long time, okay? So just do a lot of those. You're so funny, Alicia. It's true though. You literally can put something up and say, hey, say this, and people are going to come comment it on that picture. So, okay. Anyways, so guys, just really think about what you're posting and being mindful of, how many times you're posting. So again, guys, the boards are there to help you. But if you see a post, because I know you guys follow top leaders, if you see a post that a top leader does, and it's like blown up and it's got tons of comments, and you're like, I would much rather use that than what Taryn gave us today, go use that. Just don't use mine then too. Okay. Use one or the other. And just know, I generally will only put in boards. When I put your boards together every week, I go to top leaders pages and I scroll through, and I only pick posts that have more than 10 comments on them. I will not give you guys a post that does not have at least 10 comments. So that's why it takes me so long to do the boards for you guys, because I'm not just throwing whatever in there. I'm really trying to find, okay, what worked this past week for people? What got comments? What didn't? How can I help you guys get the most customers from everything? And then just going to circle back around to, if you're doing the host to post constantly, like consistently 10 a day, there's been months, you guys, where I've really only posted about a product maybe twice a week, if even that, because I'm bringing in so many customers from host to post that I'm not really having to do it a whole lot on my personal page. And the thing that's really cool about that is when you aren't posting about it a ton on your personal page, because you're getting a lot of host to post up, okay? Don't hear me say this and say, well, Terrence said we don't have to post about the business or the products. Not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you're getting your business out there by word of mouth through host to post, then you don't have to post about the business or the products as much on your page. I don't care how many business opportunity host posts you get up, you still got to talk about the business every day, okay? That's just, you've got to talk about the business every day. That you will hear every single top leader say. That's what they're always consistent with, is talking about the business every single day in their stories and on their page, no matter what. But when I have done that, where I've only posted maybe once a week, twice a week about a product, my product posts blow up on my page, and I end up signing a lot of customers from them, because it's more of like, they truly believe you only have 5 spots. I haven't seen her talk about the gummies since last month, other than to say that she's using them. I haven't seen her talk about having a discounted spot for gummies since last month. I better hop on it this time, because I don't know if she's going to have a spot open. You get what I'm saying? So that it becomes more believable when you say 5 spots open, or I need 10 people. They're like, yeah, she really does, because I haven't seen her talk about this for like 3 weeks, or since last month or 2 months ago, depending on how often they're seeing your posts. Does that make sense, you guys? So you really can almost bring in more customers by not posting about it as much if you're being consistent with getting 10 posts up a day. I cannot stress that enough, okay? If you're not getting 10 of a day, you got to post about the product because you do have new people coming to your page every day. Let me read my notes because I haven't even really looked at my notes. Okay. I got to try and wrap all this up. I got a lot still, but I will do it. We will get through this and we will be done in the next 18 minutes, I promise. The other thing that I wanted to talk about with posting about product, you guys, I'm not saying you guys have to go out and buy $200 worth of product, but you guys do need to get some kind of product. Okay. When you get started, I understand that you do, like, look, everybody starts this business because they don't have money and they want to make extra money. Okay. I don't know one person that said, I had all the money in the world and I didn't need any extra money. And they chose to do this business, right? Even if you wanted an extra $50 a month, like you all started for some reason to make some extra money. So I understand that you don't have a lot of money to go get products right off the bat. However, most of you guys, if not all of you, got your 6 customers in your first 30 days, or you're working on that. When you get your 6 customers, you will get that 150 product shopping spree, whatever you want to call it. Use that and get some dang products and then show yourself using the products. But not only do I want you to show yourself using the products, I'm going to challenge each one of you. You guys need your own before and afters. You've got to find something to use. And guys, you don't have to lose weight, okay? I'm not telling you to lose weight. We have hair, skin, nails. Get your hair thickened up, get it healthier, get it shinier. We have an awesome serum for your face. Our facial products are out of this world, but if you can only get like 1 or 2 things, the Nassif pads are incredible and the face serum is awesome. Okay, my sister legit asked me the other day if I've been getting Botox. That was like the best compliment I could have ever gotten. I was like, nope, I don't even have anything like on my forehead. Like she was like staring at my forehead and I was like, what are you looking at? And she's all, have you been getting Botox? And I was like, nope, that's just my products. So, there's something that you can use regardless of whether or not you want to lose weight or you want to grow your hair out or you want better skin. Maybe you're a mom who has stretch marks. Our stretch mark cream is freaking amazing. Maybe you're like me and you deal with super dry feet. Guess what? Defining gel, so awesome for that. Like there's so many different things that you can use our products for. Maybe you like to drink. Hydrates for you, my friend. Like, I don't know, but there's something that each of you can use, but I do recommend that you're using something that you can show a before and after on, because at some point you are going to be asked, well, have you tried it? And maybe you don't need to lose weight. So you haven't tried the gummies or you haven't tried Thermophyte X. You can say, no, I'm at my goal weight. I don't need to lose any, but let me tell you, I've used XYZ, the facial products, the Confianza, whatever. I've used this and it gave me really great results. So I know that we have such good quality products. I'm so confident in the products that we have. You are going to be more confident in the products and in your business if you use them and you use them to get results, right? Like, yes, Reds Hydrate, BFF make amazing popsicles. Like, you don't have to want to like lose weight in order to use the products, but you do need to be using some form of the product. If you are past your 150 shopping credit and you're like, well, I'm still not making the money that I wanted to make, my friend, go sign 2 freaking customers, use a product reward, get yourself some facials, get yourself some keto coffee, because even if you don't want to lose weight, the stuff's delicious and it's a meal replacement. So I can justify spending $20 on a bag of keto coffee. That gives you 15 breakfasts, right? So, whatever. I know, Kyla, the reason Kyla said that, guys, is because she's in Canada and Canada doesn't have the dang gummies. They're fighting hard to get them to you. It's your darn Canada Health Canada, whatever they're called. That's just really, really being a pain. But guys, you might not, I hope you guys all know what product rewards are and that you have them. Every time you sign 2 customers, you get a product reward and you can use it. I'm not 100% sure if Canada has totally different. I do know for US, we have Skinny Brew, which I know Canada you don't have, but US, we have Skinny Brew. You can get a whole bag of Skinny Brew for $19, you guys, and you don't pay shipping on it. They cover shipping for you also. So all you have to pay is $19 plus if you have tax. Okay. Every time you sign 2 customers, you get that product reward. So you can cash it in for that. You can cash it in for a bag of keto coffee for $19. Has anybody recently gotten the new body wraps? I know the old ones were 25. Michelle, what's the new one now? Oh my gosh, Kyla, just so you know, I got someone pissed at me because I haven't sent their wrap out either. So, and I had to take the wraps out of my sample message because I'm like, I'm just awful. But I'm going to have to go to the post office soon. So guess what's coming, Kyla? It's like 20 or 25 for the wraps. And then 20 or 25 for the facials. And then we have the energy as well. And then there's Sleepy Tea also. Now the Sleepy Tea does come in the sampler pack, not the actual bag. So you get 12 days worth of Sleepy Tea. So that's not me, that's Kristen. But Kristen and I are the same. There's lots of products that you guys can get that don't cost you a lot of money. But I mean, let's be honest, you guys, again, I'm gonna be a little bit red. Would you trust somebody posting about a product if you never saw them using it? I wouldn't. I would be like, why is she always talking about it? She doesn't even use her own product, right? Like, it's just not something that I would do. It would be like if somebody told me this is the best gym to go to, and then they're going to a different gym. Well, why would you? I don't believe you because you're using a different gym, right? Like it's the same concept. So you guys have to be using some form of our product. Again, you guys don't have to drop tons of money on it. Get a product reward and get a bag of keto coffee, Skinny Brew, whatever. Okay, Canada, I know you guys have keto coffee, the wraps, the facials. Do you guys have keto energy also? Is that right? I can't remember. I know you guys have, see, I can't see those. Like for all of your products, I can go to like my Canadian website and look. But as far as what's in eSuite, I can't see what you guys have. Oh, well, that's good. That means that we went through our inventory probably. I would think that they're just into the new stuff, which is good. Okay, yeah, keto energy. So you guys have options. Get something and use it. Okay, just get something and use it so that way you can try something out. And if you're brand new, waiting for your 150 product credit, send yourself a sample of coffee and Sleepy Tea if you're in the US. Oh, good. Yeah. See, I got to get on and order some more. I had Skinny Brew, but I'm like, I got like 7 rewards. I gotta get in there and order some stuff because they do expire, you guys. They stay in for 60 days and then you lose it. So you have to use your reward within 60 days. So just use products, guys, please. Okay. Oh, also, this is super fast. If it's in your bio, if you have anything in your bio, and your bio is when you go to your main page, like your profile page, below your picture, it should not say It Works Distributor. It should not say Wrap Mama. It should not say It Works Mom. Like it should not say anything about being an It Works Distributor. And that's for Facebook and Instagram. And the reason is because people are judgmental and they will see that and they will not accept your friend request because they're like, oh, she's just gonna ask me to buy something. When you know you have a life-changing opportunity and life-changing products to offer them, but they're already going to come to you closed-minded, they will not accept your friend request or they will not follow you back. So because guys, I did it, I used to have it in there. As soon as I pulled it out, more people started friending me, more people started following me. So take it out. You can do, I even hate, honestly, guys, I hate Boss Babe or Boss Mama. Don't do that. You can kind of get away with Coffee Dealer, but I think that's becoming more known, like that's our company too. So I really try and stay away from anything that screams I'm in network marketing because I want people to give it a chance. And most people are scared of it because it's something that they've never thought about or heard of or been educated on. And so when someone is nervous about something, what do? They go away from it. Like, okay, that makes me nervous. Never mind. I'm not going to friend you. Right. So you're going to get more people sending you friend requests or accepting your friend request, more people following you back on Instagram if you take that out of your bio. And then also, this is the last thing about posting, guys. This is the last thing about posting. just remember too, people are watching your page. Like I said, the post I did yesterday, no one commented on it other than Jen. Jen showed me some love today. And that was her today, not me showing myself love. But Jen showed it a little bit of love today. But when I'm saying like nobody commented on it, like there's no like potential DTs that commented on it. I didn't get any messages from it, but somebody is now watching my page. So do you think that when they're watching my page, if I'm being spammy and I'm posting a bunch of stuff about the business and products and nothing about my family and nothing about my life and who I am as a person, don't you think they're probably going to be turned off and be like, well, it sounds like a great opportunity, but I don't want to post like that. I don't always want to be posting about product. Like I don't want to do that. Right? Like that's the way that it's going to come across. So you guys can actually be keeping yourself from enrolling distributors if you're like posting spammy stuff. Okay. All right. I'm done talking about what you're posting. 8 minutes to knock out 3 more points. So I got like 2.5 minutes each. All right. You guys ready? Buckle up. Here we go. Okay. So with distributors, since we're talking about distributors and enrolling distributors, we've tanked in our DT enrollments, myself included, guys. I'm not coming down on anybody. Guys, you got to stop letting 99 get in your head, because I know if I were to talk to each one of you individually, why don't you guys, can we just be honest with each other? Why don't you throw a 1 in the chat if you feel like the 99 has made you a little bit more nervous to talk to people about the business? And be honest, guys, because you're not alone in feeling that way, okay? Thank you for being honest, you guys. So get out of your own heads about the 99, you guys. I know that it's like, oh my gosh, it's $100. Guess what, you guys? Every person, I don't care how broke you are, people will go spend $99 at Target and they'll walk out and say, well, I don't know what just happened. I just spent $99. But guess what? They don't go take it back, right? They somehow find $99 to spend at Target. Or, you know, I saw Tavia posted something today saying, I don't know what they, okay, 133. Yes. Sorry, Kyla, 133 for my Canadians, 99 in US. Tavia posted something today, like making fun of, I don't know what they put in their air system at TJ Maxx. You like lose all sense of any sort of common sense, and you walk in there and you just convince yourself that you need everything in the store, and you walk out spending hundreds of dollars, right? Like I didn't need that extra flour base and flowers, you know? And so, but that's true. Like people will go into TJ Maxx, they'll go into Home Goods, they'll go into Target, and they will drop 99 and not really even think about it, right? Because they see the value in it. So you have to show people the value in your business. You have to show them why do they want to spend 99. There's lots of reasons. I can give people lots of reasons. I could post all day long about why you should want to spend 99 to start your business. But at the end of the day, it's going to be how they're watching your page and what they're seeing that, you know, like, oh, and guys, it's not monetary. That's the whole thing. Sometimes it is about the money for some people. Like I said, red personality, I saw money and I'm like, how can I make it? But I didn't know how much the girl that I signed up with, I didn't know how much she was making. Guys, I thought she was like killing it. She was making like $500 a month, which is great. But I thought she was like $5,000, not 500. Okay. So it's not always about like you don't have to say, well, I paid off this, this, and this, and we went on this vacation. Like, you can just talk about how you like having the freedom of knowing that every Friday you have the opportunity to earn a bonus. They pay them usually on Thursdays, but you know, you've got those weekly bonuses that can be earned. How many of you guys have been earning sample cash lately? Would anybody like to share in the comments how much they've made so far just this month in sample cash? I have to add mine up, but I think I'm at like 200 this month already in sample cash. That's what some people join just to make that much in sample cash. So I know some of you guys are adding up in your head, but throw it in the chat, because I want you guys to see the potential of, you know, what you can make in sample cash. I know, Michelle, didn't you just sell like $60? Michelle Rodriguez, didn't you just sell like $60 getting her oil changed or something? She had something done with her car. She was getting something done with her car and made $60 in sample cash while she was sitting waiting for her car. Yeah, Kristen's at like 200. Jen, I think you made like 120 yesterday or something like that. I mean, there's like, yeah, Kyla's made 35 and guys, it doesn't have to be hundreds. Kyla's 35. Kyla, what can you do with that 35? Like you can do a lot with that, right? You could buy lunch. You could possibly get new shoes for your son. It depends on what brand you get. Like there's so much that you could do with that. And so that gas, yes, exactly. Some groceries, not obviously not like a full month's worth, but you might be able to do like a couple, like a day's worth or something, right? Like here's some breakfast items, like, but you know what I'm saying? Like that's, and people don't have, they don't have that, you guys. That's something that we can very easily take for granted. But like when I worked at the county, what my paycheck was is what my paycheck was. There was no ability to make extra money outside of that. That's why I worked at the restaurant too. So don't let the 99 stop you from talking to people, because people need the extra money. And when you talk about, wow, I made $20 today in sample cash while I was, whatever, Michelle getting her car fixed. Maybe you're on your lunch break at work, because we all know that if you work a full-time job, you're probably working this business while you're at the job, because that's just the truth, because you guys are all driven and you all want to go places. Yeah, Michelle said 105 so far. She made 110 in one weekend last month. That's all things to be talking about, you guys, because people need extra money. So show them the value of this business and they will join for 99. And you guys, honestly, for the most part, not everybody, because some of you guys have come in discounted and you guys are freaking amazing. But I don't know that is anybody here that signed up for 20 or less. Because at one point they went crazy and they made it 10 to join. Okay. That was freaking nuts because everybody joined for 10, but it was a hot mess because I was a diamond boxed for triple and we didn't even go double. Okay. That's how many people did not work the business. Like, it was insane. We added like 200 DTs that month and like 5 of them worked, so it was not a good thing. That's why we've never seen $10 kits ever again. But generally when it's discounted, you don't always bring in top-notch DTs. I'm not saying always, because I know that some of you guys have joined discounted and I love you guys and I'm so grateful that you're here. But I do believe when it's 99, people see the value in it and they do come in and work harder. Again, for the most part, I've had people sign for 99 and quit. I've had people sign for 20 and stay on. Like, it can be all across the board, but generally speaking, it's that 99, just like Michelle said, you spend 100, you're generally going to take it seriously and want to earn at least that 100 back, right? Like that's generally what people think. And it really is, because they have a little bit of skin in the game. They want to work the business because it's like, I don't want to lose my $100. So I just want to tell you guys, get out of your own heads over the 99. There are plenty of people who will pay 99 and there are plenty of people who will work hard for 99. And I always go back to, I don't remember what month it was, but a couple months ago, Katie Bevington signed like 150 DTs in 1 month. Okay. It was something crazy like that. Maybe I'm a little bit off, but I think that that's fairly close to what she signed. And she did that when we had codes. So each of us was given, I think it was 20 codes. So she had 40 codes altogether because she has an account for her husband and an account for herself. So that was like 110 DTs that enrolled for 99. They did not all enroll for whatever the discount was. It's a lot of people that enrolled for 99. Okay. There are lots of people out there willing to enroll for 99, but if you're not showing them, this is what my business does, this is how awesome it is, why are they going to want to spend 99? You have to show them the value in your business. Does that make sense, you guys? All right. I know we're almost done, but I just want to wrap up with 2 thoughts. Okay. And this is where I'm not. So I'll be a little bit red, but this is more like, this is my loving red. Okay. So I talked, I don't know. I've talked to a lot of you guys today. So I apologize. I think it was Jen that I talked to about this. And I said, one thing, no, it wasn't Jen. I think it was Steph. Doesn't matter. One thing that I have really realized lately, and this is, I'm talking about myself personally, you guys. So hopefully this resonates with you and hopefully like this will strike a chord with you. I got into comparison, but in like, not even in the way that you're thinking. Okay. When we talk about comparison, it's like, oh, they made it there faster than me. That's not what I'm talking about. When I talk about comparison, I got into comparison of, wow, Cheyenne Knox. Okay. Like Cheyenne, Morgan, like they're killing it in this business right now. And you know what my thought was? Of course they are. They don't have kids. Morgan's married, but her husband's super understanding of the business. And so he lets her go work the business and do all this stuff that she needs to for it. And not that my husband doesn't, but my husband and I really enjoy spending time together. So when he's home, it's like I want to hang out with him and I don't want to work. Okay. I'm just saying. And so I was like, that's kind of been where my head's at. Well, of course they are. They don't have kids. Of course they're going to be super successful at this business, especially Cheyenne. No boyfriend, no husband, no kids, lives by herself. Like, holy moly, I'd freaking kill it if that was my situation. I'd be Black Diamond. But you know what? I wouldn't. Because at the end of the day, they have the same 24 hours that I do. And it's my decision what I do with that 24 hours. And yes, I do have a little bit more to distract me, but am I always spending my time wisely to utilize it for the business? Because Cheyenne is not spending 24 hours a day working her business. Cheyenne gets to go work out. She goes to TJ Maxx all the time. If you watch Cheyenne stories, you know it's true. She goes out to lunch and breakfast and dinner and like goes traveling and hangs out with her friends. Like, she's very busy being single, right? Like, I'm busy being a mom. She's busy being single. So she's not working this business 24/7. At the end of the day, this is what I make of it. This is what I do with it. And so if I choose to be successful in this business, I will be. And if I choose to go presidential, I will. And if I choose to go ambassador, I will. But it's not about what somebody else is able to do and not able to do, what I'm able to do, not able to do. Okay. It's about what am I willing to do? Where am I willing to make the quote unquote sacrifices, which really, guys, are they sacrifices? I mean, really, listen, my sacrifice right now is I'm like, I know Lillian will appreciate this. I'm like 3 episodes down in Walking Dead. Okay. It's killing me. And I'm like, every time I see something that's a potential spoiler, I'm like, stop, scroll. Like, I can't see it. Right. Because even on Sabbath, I haven't really had an opportunity on Sabbath to watch it because I've been doing other things with my family. Yes, Alicia, we have to remember our why. You've got to remember your why, and you've got to dig deep on those days when you're like, well, everybody else is doing better than I am, and it's just because of my situation. No, sister, it's not because of your situation. You always have control over what you do with your situation. And so, like, one thing for me, I know I've been struggling lately with Ashton. Like, it's hard. It's hard. Sean was home Monday, and I had him take her for a couple hours, and I got so much work done. And I said, if I could get this a couple times a week, I would get so much more done. So you know what I need to do? I got to bust my butt so that I can pay someone to come here for a couple hours a day, a couple days a week, so that I can put more into my business. In the long run, it's going to benefit me. I freaking hate cleaning this house, and I got to clean it every dang day. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make sure that I'm going to find out how much it costs to get somebody to come in once a week. And I'm going to figure out a way to make that extra money so that I can bring someone in once a week to clean up the stuff that I don't want to clean up. Because again, it, like, honestly, guys, you know why I hate it? It takes so much time for my business. When I'm cleaning the house up, I'm like, I could be sending messages right now. I could be answering people. I could be following people. Like, I could be doing so many, I could be making my TikToks. Like, I could be doing so many other things, but I'm not, because I'm taking care of this stuff. And obviously I'm not going to let my house go. Okay. I've tried that before. It's super stressful for me. Some people are fine with it. And I am like so jealous. If you are good with your house being messy, I'm jealous because it freaking gives me anxiety. When my house is a mess, I just have so much anxiety. It's not even fun. I'm like, I literally cannot even sit and work because I just see all the stuff that needs to be cleaned up and I end up having to go clean it up. So I've got to figure out something though, to make it work for me. Right. And yep, just like Michelle said, sample cash, weekly bonuses. Absolutely. Guys, I don't even know what's going on lately. Like, I keep getting bonuses every week and I'm like, I don't even know where this came from. Today I got an email and I was like, I didn't think I was getting a bonus this week. And it was like way more than I thought. So yeah, why am I going to take that? Maybe it means, and when I talk about sacrifices, okay, again, I freaking love food. Maybe it means I cut out having my takeout once a week. And I take that money and put it towards paying somebody to come in and watch Ashton. It's a quote unquote sacrifice at first, but in the long run, what's it going to do? It's going to give me more time with my business, which will in turn make me more money. And then I can do both. Then I can pay someone to come in with her and I can get my takeout because we do takeout usually on Fridays because by Friday I'm done. But I could throw something in the crock pot on a Friday instead, right? And dinner can be taken care of. And then I can take that money and use it for having someone either come clean or watch Ashton. So don't tell yourself the lie of, well, their situation is different, so that's why they're able to be successful and I'm not. At the end of the day, it's your decision whether or not you're going to be successful. And it's not fair for you to compare what your situation is to somebody else's. And so I just want to encourage you guys, if you have something that you're feeling like this is holding me back from being successful, you need to be solution minded, not problem minded. And you need to find a solution to that problem. Whatever that thing is that's holding you back, find a solution to it. Don't sit there and say, well, this is why. Don't make the excuse. Don't make an excuse because you guys are all worth so much more than excuses. Each and every one of you guys deserves those big things that you want. And if you're putting excuses in the way, that's not what you deserve. That's not who you are. That's not what you were created for. That's not what you were born for. You were born to go do crazy, big, amazing things, not only for yourself, you guys. I've told you, my dream is that you guys are all making so much freaking money that you can walk into a restaurant, eat dinner, and pay for 4 people's dinners just to bless them. Or you can go through Starbucks line and you can say, how many cars are behind me? Okay, here's my card, pay for everybody, right? Just to do it. There are so many things out there. There's organizations, there's nonprofits. There's so many people that you can help if you make a lot of money, but you can't make a lot of money if you're going to let excuses hold you back. You can't go do those things for your family. Guys, I'm selfish. You guys know this. I've told you this. I want enough money to be able to go and have one Taryn day. I got to come up with a name for it, but it's like Taryn's day where I'm going to get a massage, a facial. I'll get my lashes done if I want to. I'll get my nails done. Like, it is my day to pamper myself. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I am not embarrassed to tell you guys that because there is nothing wrong with wanting things for yourself, especially when you want to do things for others too. But I can't do that if I'm letting excuses hold me back. I can't take my family on the trips I want to take them on if I'm letting excuses hold me back. Do you know what Mark always says? You sleep better in a house that's paid for, meaning get all of your debt paid off, including your mortgage. And to some of you guys, it's like, how is that even possible? It's possible if you stop holding yourself back with excuses. So stop letting excuses get in your way. Stop letting generally that thing that is why we are doing this business. And I'm going to talk to the moms right now. Usually it's our kids, right, that drive us, or that driving force behind why we do this business. They're also the biggest excuse that we make. Well, I didn't get my work done today because of Ashton. Ashton, her sleep schedule's all over the place, you guys. And so she's not sleeping in as much as she used to. I used to be able to get up and get almost all my work done before she even woke up. Now she's waking up like an hour after I'm up, and I'm having a heck of a time trying to balance. But when I sit back and say I didn't get my work done today because of Ashton, well, is that true? Could I have made things work? Probably. And I'll tell you what, you guys, yesterday was eye-opening for me because I knew I couldn't let Jen down. I promised Jen something, right? Jen fair and square won that social media takeover day. So I was like, I have to make it work. Like, I have to work her business today, regardless of what's going on in my house. And guess what? I got a crap ton of work done yesterday. I got so much done yesterday. And I was like, okay, that shows me that I've been allowing Ashton to be my excuse, that I really can get work done. I'm just choosing to find excuses to not get it done. So don't let those excuses get in your way, you guys. Go out there and yes, those big, scary goals, those big, crazy, audacious dreams that you're kind of embarrassed to tell anybody because people are going to like roll their eyes at you. Guess what? Not in this environment. You come tell me something crazy. I don't care if you come tell me I'm going to own my own airline. People are going to be flying on my airline instead of Southwest. I'm going to be like, all right, girl, let's do it. What do you need? How much money do you need? What rank do we have to get you to? I'm not going to roll my eyes at you. I'm not going to be like, okay, yeah, we'll see. I'm going to get behind you, and every single girl on this Zoom, we're all girls tonight. Just making sure. Sometimes some of the guys join us. Every single girl on this Zoom tonight is going to get behind you also, because that's who we are. That's our culture. We're family, you guys, and we support each other. So stop letting excuses get in your way. Stop letting your mindset hold you back. Stop letting these silly little things hold you back. You were made for so much more. You deserve so much more. Your family deserves so much more. And what's so amazing with this business is you actually have the tools to make those things happen. Most people have things that they say, I wish I could do this, but they have no way to actually make it happen. You actually have a way to make those things happen. It's just, are you going to do it? Are you going to take the time and the effort and make the sacrifices to make it happen? All right, guys, that's all I got for you. Sorry, I did go late. I thought I'd get done early, but I didn't. So sorry. Let me stop the recording. I will have this up on YouTube.